Did you know that some blouses can instantly add 10 years to your appearance without you even realizing it? And the worst part, most women wear them thinking they look trendy. Today, I'm going to show you the 7 types of blouses that are dulling your image and making you look older. The best part? I'll also tell you exactly what to wear instead, to bring back freshness, style, and make you look instantly younger. Stay until the end because number 1 is the most surprising. And I promise, after this video, you'll never look at your closet the same way again. Blouse number 7. Too buttoned up. There's something I always notice. Many women, once they reach their 50s, believe the only way to look elegant is by covering everything up, as if sophistication means hiding yourself. Big mistake. Let me give you an example. Have you seen Carolina Herrera at her recent public appearances? At over 80 years old, the designer still wears blouses with impeccable cuts, but never overly buttoned up. There's always balance. A discreet V-neckline or an open shirt collar that elongates the neck and gives a more refined facial shape. When a blouse is too closed up, especially if made from stiff fabric, it creates a shrunken effect that shortens your figure and drains your freshness. Picture it, tense shoulders, a hidden neck, and the feeling of being trapped inside your clothes. There's nothing sophisticated about looking uncomfortable. The secret is to show a little skin around the neckline. Elegantly, not excessively. This creates vertical lines that elongate your body, slim the face, and add a modern touch. Psychologically, revealing just a bit of space sends a confident message. I have nothing to hide. Believe me, Queen, you don't need to reveal everything to be unforgettable. A slightly open blouse gives that fresh, graceful effect. And don't forget, a woman who knows what she wants never hides behind a high collar. But hold on. The next tip is even more interesting, because there's one detail many women use in their blouses thinking it looks elegant. Blouse number 6. Outdated embroidery. Now we're entering tricky territory. Embroidery can be absolutely beautiful, but it's also a double-edged sword. A blouse with overly ornate embroidery or patterns that look like grandma's curtains? Trust me, it adds years to your look. Take Sofia Vergara, for example. She knows exactly how to wear feminine details without looking outdated. When choosing blouses or dresses with embroidery, make sure they look modern, minimalist, and strategically placed to highlight your figure, never covering the entire garment. The issue with old-fashioned embroidery is that it creates too much visual noise. Instead of appearing polished and modern, your outfit screams out of style and distracts from what really matters, your radiant face and present. Picture it, a white blouse with oversized floral embroidery, stiff and heavy. The result? A look that drains your energy and traps you in the past. The alternative, choose blouses with clean, delicate embroidery, maybe in monochromatic tones that add texture without visual weight. That way, your blouse enhances your elegance instead of competing with it. And here's the best part. By choosing subtle embroidery, you're not just looking modern, you're sending a powerful message. I honor tradition, but I make it work for me. That's true sophistication. In the end, Queen, it's not about erasing femininity, it's about refining it. A queen doesn't follow trends, she adapts them to her throne, and what's coming next might surprise you. It's a detail many people think adds romance, but if not chosen carefully, it can turn into your worst enemy. Blouse number 5. Misused lace. Lace, the fabric that promises delicacy and sensuality, but when misused can become a total style disaster. I say this with love but with full honesty. A blouse full of stiff lace and poorly placed transparency can make you look like you're wearing someone else's costume from another generation. Think of Queen Letizia. She's the perfect example of how to wear lace gracefully. Her blouses and dresses feature lace in just the right places. A delicate detail on the sleeves, a subtle panel at the neckline, always balancing sophistication and modernity. Never too much, never too heavy. Now imagine the opposite. A black lace blouse that's sheer, stiff, and overdone. Instead of giving delicacy, it feels gothic and rigid, hardly flattering or fresh. Here's a simple rule. If you wear lace, make sure it's soft, delicate, and with a clean design. Choose colors that bring light, ivory, nude, or even a deep, elegant blue. Remember, less is more. A touch of lace can be magnetic. Too much becomes overwhelming. Psychologically, the right lace says, "I'm feminine and elegant," without having to play dress up. It's a declaration of quiet confidence. Have you worn any of these lace blouses before? Drop it in the comments. And speaking of mystery, what's next is a total twist. It's about a print many women love because they think it makes them look younger, but used carelessly, it can have the opposite effect. Blouse number 4, poorly chosen ruffles. Ruffles have a reputation for being romantic, flirty, and feminine. But not all ruffles flatter your beauty. When they're oversized, stiff, or placed in the wrong areas, they add unnecessary volume and instantly age your look. Take Penelope Cruz, for instance. In her 40s, she still stuns on the red carpet wearing ruffles, but notice something. They're always light, delicate, and made from flowing fabrics that move with her body. Never stiff, never overdone. Now picture a blouse with massive ruffles on the shoulders. The result? A disproportionate silhouette that doesn't flatter even the tallest women. Worst of all, that blouse screams another era, and not in a chic vintage way. The ideal choice. Go for small, strategic ruffles, perhaps around the neckline or sleeves, that frame your face and soften your figure. Always pick fluid fabrics that move naturally. That way, ruffles rejuvenate instead of age you. Psychologically, wearing light ruffles says, "Yes, I'm feminine, but I don't need to overdo it to prove it." Because style doesn't have an age, it has an attitude. And yours deserves to shine through freshness, not heaviness. Blouse number 3, outdated prints. Prints are fascinating. They can be your best ally or your worst enemy. Remember when Shakira had that fiery red hair and wore chaotic prints? Even though she's gorgeous, that visual overload made her look harsher and clashed with her natural glow. The same happens with outdated printed blouses. Huge florals like picnic tablecloths, overly wide stripes, or psychedelic designs that don't flatter anyone. The key: choose subtle modern prints in sophisticated colors. Think small black and white polka dots, minimalist florals in neutral tones, or clean geometric patterns. These flatter your shape and create a modern polished impression. A good print says, "I know who I am, and I don't need to hide behind noise." It enhances your presence instead of stealing the spotlight from your face. Because Queen, you are already the masterpiece. Blouse number 2, stiff or cheap fabrics, there's no way around it. Fabric speaks, and it speaks loudly. A stiff or low-quality fabric can age even the most stylish design. Picture a shiny polyester blouse, stiff, creased within seconds. The result? A look that feels rigid, lifeless, and cheap. Fabric determines how a blouse fits your body and how it moves with you. Choose fabrics that flow, high-quality viscose, soft cotton, silk, or blends that drape naturally. Movement brings elegance and energy. Stiffness adds years and steals grace. Psychologically, wearing quality fabrics reminds you every day that you deserve the best. Your body and essence should never settle for less. Style isn't about quantity, it's about quality. One well-chosen blouse can elevate your entire wardrobe. And speaking of transformation, what comes next is the most common and dangerous mistake of all. Blouse number 1, too long or too short. This one deserves your full attention. Proportions are the key to style, and this is where many women struggle. A blouse that's too long throws off your proportions, making your legs appear shorter and your silhouette heavier. A blouse that's too short, on the other hand, can look forced, like you're trying to relive a youth that doesn't feel natural anymore. Look at Jennifer Aniston. At over 50, she's mastered the art of proportion. Her tops always hit the perfect spot, defining the waist or sitting just right with the cut of her pants. Picture a long blouse that reaches mid-thigh like a stiff tunic. The result? Shorter legs, a heavy outline, zero freshness. Now picture one that's far too cropped. It feels uncomfortable and even desperate. Neither extreme works. The solution? Choose blouses that fall around the hip line or slightly below, depending on your body type. If you want to elongate your legs, Go for a semi-cropped blouse with high-waisted pants. If you prefer coverage, pick a length that grazes the narrowest part of your hips. Finding your perfect proportion gives you your power back. It's like saying, yes, my body has changed, but I still own the spotlight. With this simple tweak, you don't just look balanced, you look radiant, like a woman completely at home in her own skin. If you made it this far, comment "I love my style," so I know you're part of our community of women who shine from within. What you learned today is just the beginning. My ebook More Elegant Than Ever will teach you how to dress for your body type, choose your best colors, and so much more. The link's in the description, and only the first ones to grab it will receive exclusive content because you, Queen, deserve to look like royalty.